This is my attempt to apply my knowledge that I've gathered from my biomedical equipment technician school here in San Antonio, Texas at Fort Sam Houston. I have picked up a robot from GovDeals without knowing its condition and how well it works, missing parts and the like. I was in the Air Force and went to Fort Sam Houston's BMed school. So this is me applying my knowledge and building an electronics lab to include robotics and software. The robot did include a conveyor, which there's a switch here. There is supposed to be blocks that slide down, catch this lever, and then signal in and out. And that's when you can program the robot to capture and pull. Another one will slide down in. Some additional parts for what looks to be a electronics simulation lab, which would be paired with this sort of power supply, voltmeter, and everything else to go with it, speaker, millimeter, and DC voltage adjustments. So basically like a variable power supply. Then this would be a sort of carousel to do something similar to this, where a robotic arm would basically pick up an item with a preset destination as it rotates. Just the rotation would be controlled here, and sensors here and here. So, but at the moment we are looking at just the arm, and so we have a power supply and the robot and the controller. The nomenclature they use is, I believe, learning pad. And when I spoke to the wonderful gentleman, Steve, who was very helpful, very kind, I believe he used the term learning pad. I will power it on and show you the current issue that I am facing, and hopefully I will be able to resolve it. So here's our power supply on, which you'll see green flashing LED, sort of this power on self-test. Red LED goes off. Awaiting the manual. I believe Steve said he was going to possibly help me procure that, and I did speak with him about this, and I believe this is a sequence of errors. That is error codes that are reading out from the power on self-test, and then you are basically stuck. It makes wonderful sounds but does essentially nothing. To clear the air, I tried to unplug it back in, and it does clear it from the learning pad or remote, whatever you want to call it, but it still does nothing. It does not function. Sort of try something else here, and plug her back in. See if we can get her to do anything. Red light just went on and off, and I think we're gonna go back to having this error code. So yeah, we're stuck with this error code. I did speak with LabVolt, which, if you're familiar with the BMed school through the military, you will know what LabVolt is. Whether you like it or hate it, you will know what LabVolt is. I will say, speaking with Steve, I do really enjoy LabVolt as a company. They are really helpful people, wealth of knowledge, and they service different parts of the military. They're really nice people. So I will update the video when I try to resolve the error code issue. Steve sent me some information over and let's see if that resolves the issue. All right, thank you. Okay, so